at number 1, Hip Hop the Chocobo. Look, 2020 has been a weird year for everyone. It's hard to emphasize enough how much this game did for me and helped me. So I'm going to do any and everything in my power to sing its praises. So my first order of business is to create a video on my personal top 7 picks from the soundtrack of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Definitely let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know your favorite tracks from the game. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. And with that, let's get odd. The drum by Tadayoshi Makino feels like it could be Hojo's theme. It sounds mysterious and at times creepy. It really makes you anticipate what's behind the next door and what diabolic experiments Hojo has planned for you. I enjoyed this part of the game, with the return of the PHS and having the team split in two. It was unfortunate that Red 13 was not playable, but I still like this chapter because Red 13 joined forces with the team to fight against Hojo and his experiments. Undercity Suns by Shotaro Shima is a beautiful track, blending a slower, more melodic part with faster, more intense rhythms. It almost feels as if the slower parts represent the Undercity Suns, providing light and energy to the sector, and the more rhythmic parts represent the somber necessity to shut them down in order for them to accomplish their mission. I heard complaints that people felt this part of the game was filler, but I actually liked this chapter of the game quite a bit, and the music was a big part of that. Midnight Rendezvous by Mitsudo Suzuki is such a beautiful and peaceful track. I know some people rank this as their favorite track from the game, which I completely understand. I remember being able to see the sky while listening to this track. I feel like it was perfectly placed and perfectly utilized. It seems as if you, as the player, can take a brief solace from the battles and just simply walk and listen to this peaceful track. Hell House by Nobuo Uematsu is an epic track that spans over 7 minutes. It is definitely one of the most intense tracks in the game, and part of arguably the most intense battle in the game. The track gives short homages to the main theme of Final Fantasy VII and the various battle themes. It almost sounds like a descent into hell, as the track dances madder and madder as it goes on. And just when you think it can't get any more intense, the choirs hit, and is a perfect fitting track for one of the most memorable battles in a Final Fantasy game. This might be nostalgia talking, but Under the Rotting Pizza by Nobuo Uematsu is both a favorite track for me from the remake as well as the original. Aside from the instrumentation, they didn't really do much to change or update the track, which I appreciate. It was really perfect as is. The amazing bass line along with that drum beat make the track what it is. It really embodies the underseediness and shadiness of the Sector 5 slums. It makes you feel like you're never really sure what's lurking around the corner, whether it's a monster or Shinra. Hollow Skies by Nobuo Uematsu could be my number 1 track from the game, depending on what time of day you ask me or what mood I'm in. As with all Final Fantasy tracks, Nobuo Uematsu has become a master at making tracks that can somehow sound both somber and hopeful at the same time. It makes you think, are we resigned by destiny, or is there a future we can still fight for? Do we give up or do we keep pushing through? It's simply a very beautifully composed track. Tifa's theme, Seventh Heaven by Nobuo Uematsu, is my number 1 track from the game, currently. That could change at any time, but as of making this video, it's my number 1. There's something about the experience of walking into Sector 7 and this music starts playing. It's a really great moment. The intro of the game starts with the opening bombing mission, which is a super intense, high stress, and thrilling sequence. And then you get on the train and get back home. My favorite part of any day is getting back home. Hearing Tifa's theme feels like going back home after 23 years. So those are my picks. I definitely want to hear from you. What are your picks? What are your favorite tracks from the game? Let me know in the comments section below. If you agreed or disagreed with me, hit that like button or hit that dislike button. For other videos from Odd Drummer Gaming, click or tap the screen. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. As always, stay odd and keep on playing.